Alright, this is the second last day. We're going back to New Delhi now, I think we are, on the bus, which is going to take about 4 hours. We're going to stop at a monument before that. But, yeah, let's see what this day has to offer, I guess. Viagra. Whenever you want some Viagra, this is the place where you come to. You get a lot of hard cocks in this town.
Let's take the card. Oh, look at that. Is there anybody else's room doing it? No,
I don't think so.
Hello there.
So, there could be a ghost in our room because outside our room there's a light flashing. And the power went off in our room twice this morning while we were kind of talking about specific things which meant something to us. It's a ghost in our room.
Look at it. It's doing it constantly.
Alright, well, I'm guessing there's a bloody light bulb problem. Or a poltergeist.
But it's inside the room as well, Gareth.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Okay.
And look, nobody else is room.
Nobody else is doing it? Wave, Mum. Any more ghosts?
Oh, it's doing it again.
Is it? Oh, it's doing it again.
Oh, look.
Is it?
Yes. Oh, and again.
Oh wow, there it is. It's been nice knowing a ghost, but we've got to go. Patrick Swayze, we've got to go, mate. I'm sorry. See ya. We gotta go.
Bye-bye. See you.
Awkward, someone's coming in, awkward.
Hello.
How's breakfast, Mum?
Very nice. The company's terrible though.
Company's terrible? Oh dear, I've been told the company's terrible. So where are we going today, Mum? Any idea?
I'm to Delhi.
Delhi? And so this is our last night. We're going to be flying out tomorrow at 11 o'clock or something at night, is that right? 11:30 PM at night. We're going to be flying out tomorrow at Delhi Airport. It looks absolutely delicious. So after having a nice little chat with the chef before, he's given me a South Indian dosa, I think it's called. Something that no one really gets around here. So I'm extra special. I feel extra special today. And that's what it looks like. So let's try it, I guess. Pretty good. Nice to meet you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you, sir. Incredible India. Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.
Everybody wants that.
Apparently the Indian dogs don't like the Indian food. Huh, strange. It's actually not spicy, but yeah.
Hello, you're lovely ones, aren't you? Yes, sir. Lovely ones, aren't you? Oh, look, so wagging their little tails there. Hello, you're lovely ones, aren't you? Yes, yeah, lovely ones.
Alright, so how do you feel after you've been eating today?
I wish I could have given them more, you know, like a bit of meat or something, you know.
Poor dogs.
Good morning all. For your kindness, please, just for a very special thank you to Gopal, the driver, and young helper boy. We appreciate some money for their excellent service. Thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah. Doing that now?
Yeah. Everybody's going around and putting some money in. This is the second last day. Tomorrow is the last day, but tonight's the last night. Yeah, go on. This guy is on a bus and he's selling the book of Kama Sutra. Let's get it. Let's get it. According to Gopal, our tour guide, this guy lost an arm a little while ago in an accident. He's now invited him on the bus to help him sell the things that he's got because he's only got one arm. But apparently, since he's only got one arm, he can't fight off the people. He can't fight off the other locals that are also selling things. Can't really go to these locations anymore because of his one arm. Sad situation. So we're going to get the Kama Sutra.
5.
3 Kama Sutra. 3 Kama Sutra.
Kama Sutra.
Oh no, it's not left.
You can have one. It's finished.
The Kama Sutra, the most famous book that tourists love in India, I guess. Winning. So from Agra to New Delhi, it's about a 220-kilometer trip, and we're kind of on one of India's best express highways right now. So it's going to take around about 4 hours. I think one of the main reasons that there is hardly any cars on this road right now is because it's a toll road, and probably an expensive toll road at that. So a lot of people have to pay big bucks, big rubies to travel on this road, I guess. That's why there's not many people on there. Quick 20-minute stop and a rest stop, something to eat, drinks, whatever, rest stop, toilet. Oh my god, this place has a Pizza Hut. Too bad I've had a filling breakfast, but...
Have we got some, buy some food?
Yes, 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 let's go.
Skin and bone, there you go.
Skin and bones, isn't it? Jeez, that poor dog is skin and bone, he's skinny, he needs something to eat. I need to get some liposuction out of my system and put it into his system. That's what we need. What do you want?
Sprite.
You got that one?
Yeah. There we go. Okay, well, it's not too bad, Gareth, okay?
Where's the other one? The really skinny one. Let's go over here, okay? These poor dogs look absolutely on death's doorstep. It's so sad. So we bought 2 burgers from this shop, and we're just feeding it to these local dogs. These dogs literally look starving. It's crazy.
That's amazing. Hello? Oh, it's not cold, Gareth. Oh my god. Oh, what are they called, these people? Hey? Hello. God bless her now. Not that there? Nice. Hello? Hello. Look. Want some of this? Want some of this? Hey.
You really got to feel sorry for the animals over here because they're the ones that are so vulnerable. Yes, there's millions of homeless people around here, but they can get things, they can move things, they can get things with their hands and beg and whatever else. But these animals, these are the poor defenseless ones that really don't really have an option in life but to scavenge through the trash, through the rubbish.
It's a shame. What about the karma business, you know? They're not looking after their animals.
We're going back to this original dog that we saw who's so skinny, poor thing. She doesn't look well at all.
Still got meat and stuff there.
That's a good day done for the day, huh?
Alright, eh?
Get better, dog, please get better.
Hello, he's a lovely boy. Yes, he is. He's a lovely boy. He's a beautiful one. Yes, he is. God bless him, mate. Smile.
Go on too? Let's go. Let's do it.
And you should...
Alright, sounds good. Let's do it. Let's negotiate. We'll get 3 books.
Okay, 3. Which one? This one? This one?
English. We need English. So
English?
Give me a good price. Let's negotiate.
This here is fixed price, sir.
We just
We actually bought one of them on the bus for 100.
No.
No, what I'm telling you, we did. We bought it on the bus for 100. So.
For you and 800.
No, that's too much. Too much. Too much.
So, books this fixed price, sir. This
three books, 500. How about that?
no.
No.
Then book is not margin.
All right. See you later. Bye-bye.
So I give him 500.
Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm not sure if you got all that just then, but we went to the shop to get the Kama Sutra book, because when the guy with one arm was on our bus before, he only had enough books for a certain amount of people. We ended up getting one book as opposed to three. Anyway, we went to the shop and we found them at the shop, and they were like selling them, but they were pretty expensive. Because instead of being 100 rupees each, they were like 250 rupees each. Altogether, he wanted 800 rupees each, and I said, let's do it for 500. He's still going to make a profit, even though they were selling the books for 100 on the bus previously. He's still going to make a profit. And he says, no, we don't negotiate in this place. So I laughed at him and said, look, you know, everybody negotiates in India. And those two guys wanted a photo with me. I said, oh, I'll only do a photo with you if you negotiate the price down. They said yes. So I took the photo with them. And then when we went to the boss guy, he didn't want to negotiate yet. So we just walked out. We were like, all right, if you don't want our money, no worries, bye-bye. So anyway, our tour guide, Gopal, who's a great guy, great tour guide, 100%, he saw us what was happening. So he ended up negotiating it down to the price that we wanted for, which is 500 rupees. They absolutely make a profit. We're happy, they're happy. So he bought it with his own money, and then he gave us the books, and then we paid it 500. So thank you, Gopal. We're slowly making our way back to Delhi now. We're pretty much in the outskirts of the city right here now. That's the same river that goes from Delhi to Agra, and that's the same river that goes behind the Taj Mahal.
Later we come back to the bus, and those who want to go for the photos.
Before we get to our hotel here in New Delhi, we're going to be stopping at a monument. We're just stopping right now.
Thank you. That's lovely, Dad. Yes. Just wanted to.
He likes that. I've got a sneaky feeling he likes that one. Ooh, yes.
That's it now. All done now.
Start for the left. Come on fast, lad. Start, come on fast.
Everybody stop for us. Everybody stop for us. Beep, beep, beep. Make way for us pedestrians. You don't want to mess with those Indians. Hell no. Look at the machine gun. Alright guys, so around about almost 1,000 years ago, around about 1120 at some point, there was a huge war between the Hindus and the Arabs. Anyway, so the Arabs ended up winning this war. The Arabs ended up finding this Indian temple, and they ended up destroying the temple. Well, not quite. They ended up removing the temple block by block to then erect their own building with the Hindu temple that they took apart. That's it there. This huge structure over here, this huge monument, was once Hindu rock, was once the Indian rock, but then the Muslims took it over and built their own thing out of the temple that was once Indian. Anyway, they ended up trying to build something else at one point, which is just over here, but as you can see, they kind of failed and stopped. I must admit, that's actually a pretty tall tower. Wow. That's what war does, you know, you when you win a war, you take apart your enemy's bases and things, then you build your own bases with their own materials and own rocks. And I mean, it's sad when it happens, but that's evolution. That's what Charles Darwin was always talking about with the birds and the bees, and that's something else actually entirely, never mind. That's what Charles Darwin was actually talking about when it came to the animals evolving as time progresses, you know. It was once something before it became something else, and as time progressed it became something else. So, like I said, that tower used to be a mosque, used to be some sort of Hindu, some sort of Indian building, but of course after the war the Arabs won, and then they took apart the Indians' temple and built a tower out of it. So it's sad, but evolution. Like I was saying a few days ago, it's good to go on a holiday with a bus tour, for example, because they take you to these places where you otherwise wouldn't have known about or wouldn't have gone to because it's too hard to go to. But the bad thing of going on tours like this is that you only get to spend a very minimal time at these particular locations, like, oh, the bare minimum. We've only been here for like 15 minutes. 15 minutes allowed to roam at least. Maybe 20-25 minutes all up, but I would have liked to have been here a little bit longer just to see a few more things. Like I've said, we've only been given a bare minimum, so that's the kind of sucky aspect when it comes to going on tours like this. Overall though, it's pretty good.
Delhi, Agra and Jab, and Indian life and culture. 40 postcard, 100 rupees. Cheap and good price.
In about 20 minutes, oh my goodness, in about 20 minutes we're going to go for some lunch at apparently one of the places that we went to on the first day. Did you hear about that one? We go to the same restaurant that we went to on the first day. Is that the one with the bomb site, is it? Is that the bomb site restaurant? I hope not. I didn't like that one.
No, I didn't like that one either.
You are not going to believe where we are right now. If you would have seen my, I think it was day 1 or day 2 video, we came to some restaurant that had like a bomb site out the front. It was like a huge construction zone. There's like big stairs to get up to this place, plus the toilets, a huge long line. Anyway, me and my mum ended up going for a piss in the park. It's right here. What goes around truly comes around. That's what they say. Are you keen about coming to this place again, Mum?
No.
Progress! They've actually done quite a bit of work here. Good on them. We've been here before. Yep.
All the women.
Yeah. That's the infamous toilet where the line was literally all the way here, which is why we ended up going to the park in the first place for a piss. This place literally smells weird, by the way. It's a weird smell of incense. We hated the smell last time, and we still hate the smell now. It is not the nicest smell here. It smells weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's got a funny odour smell here.
Truly overpowering smell here. Overpowering. So they've given us this chicken which we had last time, which we were given last time. Everything is the same as last time. And the chicken once again tastes horrible. Everyone on this table completely agrees it is nasty. Say that again?
No.
Well, I can honestly say, without a doubt, that's my least favourite restaurant we've been to on our trip, and we've been there twice. Didn't like it the first time, didn't like it the second time. But on the plus side, we get to see our park again. Oh, it's my little beautiful park. I did a nice big pee. It's right there.
Road between these two buildings goes straight to India Gate. Down there. On every 15th of the flag up. The round one.
That building over there is part of the Indian government. All official areas over here we've got embassies from every country. We just went past the Australian embassy about 5 minutes ago, Japanese embassy, the American embassy. A lot of different embassies are all around here. There's a huge government area, all this area. That's where the government is right now for India. We have just pretty much arrived back at our hotel. We've been travelling since 7:30 AM, so we've been travelling for 10 hours. We've been stopping and starting on and off, but we've been travelling for 10 hours.
Thank you.
Well, for the last time, goodbye bus, you have been fun. We're leaving tomorrow from the hotel at 6 PM. But we have just arrived here back at our hotel at Delhi. Alright, see you bus, it has been fun. Sometimes that bus driver drives like crazy, but he's a bloody great driver. I'll give him that, a great driver. Namaste, namaste. Welcome. Just arrived at the hotel toilet. I want to show you ladies something. This is what us men have to put up with because we kind of do it to ourselves. Have a look at this. Doesn't matter where you go in the world, men all around the world can't help but drip their pee on the ground even though they're aiming for the urinal. So here they've come up with an ingenious solution. Let's put some towels underneath the urinals so it can properly soak up the wee. That's right. Smart, slightly dirty. You wouldn't ever want that towel to be used in a hotel room for the shower, would you? At the end of the tour, we are asked if we could give us a list of things that we liked and didn't like so they can improve future tours. This is just a quick thing Mum wrote.
Is that right? Do you want to go and give us
That restaurant was horrible. Horrible. There's the trains. Wow. This view's better, isn't it? Fucking hell. Absolutely. Oh my god, how incredible is that? We can see the metro from our room. Yes! Last time we were here, if you watched my videos from either day 1 or day 2, you could see the other side of the grass and the pool and all that. This is a much better view. There's a train over there right now. Yes, here we go.
I said to you and you said, why is it you always say things, funny things when it's not on?
Yeah.
I wonder, can we see the Taj Mahal from the window here in Delhi?
Ooh, mic drop. No, we can't. But what we can see is the metro. I like the metro. I don't know why I just did that or talked in that funny accent, but it was kind of funny, in my opinion. I'm not even really sure how to end this video. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this video until tomorrow. I'm not sure if I have enough footage for today, if you know what I mean. We're going to wake up late because we've had a huge, 6 days. We're getting up super early every day. We've been traveling for 10 hours today, non-stop, on the road and on and off for 10 hours. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. I love you all.